We're going to call this meeting to order. This is a special meeting of the Holyoke City Council, and the sole purpose of this meeting is so the City Council can elect their president. I'm going to take attendance. Anderson Burgos?
Here.
Bartley?
Here.
Devine? Givner?
Here.
Graney?
Here.
Jordan?
Here.
McGrath Smith?
Here.
Murphy Ramboletti?
Here.
Ocasio?
Here.
Israel Rivera?
Here.
Jenny Rivera?
Here.
Tallman? I'm sorry. It's in my head. Sullivan? Where's Sullivan?
Here.
Where is it? Okay, sorry about that.
In Tallman's seat.
I think I called Graney one term too the last time. Bacon?
Here.
I'll make,
We could entertain a motion.
yeah, motion to go to the first ballot for president.
Second.
And under discussion?
Yeah, just briefly, if I may.
Councilor Jordan?
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to first offer my heartfelt congratulations to everybody in the room, all of my colleagues on the opportunity to serve as an elected representative of the people of Holyoke on their city council. Just great job. Look forward to working with all of you. Holyoke has had a great many of successes and a great number of challenges in its past, and will certainly be addressing those again over the next 2 years. The city council continues to be one of an institution in City Hall closest to the people as their direct voice. And for this reason, this council has tremendous power by the founders of the city and its citizens as a force for advancing the public good and accountability inside City Hall. You stand as the vanguard of that authority, not for your own benefit to dispense with, but in a sacred trust that you have been asked to hold, protect, and exercise with wisdom. As the council now's most senior member, I've come to learn and respect this tremendous authority as a powerful check and balance to make sure all of Holyoke government serves the people and not the people serving the government. We must always remember that the people are at the top of our organizational chart. I'm additionally very grateful to the people of Holyoke for once again reminding us that they appreciate balance and common sense on their city council by returning a new council that has even more of both. The new council should make additional efforts to ensure that everyone's experience and talents are put to work, and that balance that the public so desired and have selected is embraced and used as a strength on this new council. The public has chosen wisely, and now we must act wisely on Holyoke's toughest challenges and opportunity. I'm convinced as a group we are collectively up to the task. The council deserves a highly qualified, experienced leader who understands and has lived that mission, a person well-versed in how the council functions and should be led, including, in my case, as one who has been a demonstrated leader and a former president of this body to ensure that the council reaches its full potential. It's for this reason I do ask for your vote as council president. And while I do ask for everyone's vote as council president, I do want to say, whether I am selected or not, I'm deeply committed to work closely with whoever is selected and wish that person the best of luck to ensure that these principles and long-held traditions of the Holyoke City Council continue to be oriented to the public interest and not for private agendas or other powerful interests inside City Hall. We have important work ahead of us, which begins this evening at our later meeting, and I look forward to doing my part towards this council being a great success, and I wish each of you the best of luck in your important duties. Best of luck.
Councilor Devine?
Yeah, just I wanted to mention that today is a historical day in the city of Holyoke. There are 7 women on the city council, which is which I believe is the first time in the history of the city of Holyoke. So congratulations, everyone.
Councilor Graney?
I would just like to thank the voters of Holyoke for their wise decision in electing us to the council. Thank you.
Okay, a motion was made and seconded to move to the first ballot. Anderson Burgos?
Tessa Murphy Ramboletti.
Bartley?
Kevin Jordan.
Devine?
Tessa Murphy Ramboletti.
Givner,
Tessa Murphy Ramboletti.
Greeny, Jordan,
Kevin Jordan.
McGrath Smith,
Tessa Murphy Rumboletti.
Murphy Rumboletti,
Tessa Murphy Ramboletti.
Ocasio,
Kevin Jordan.
Israel Rivera,
Tessa Murphy Ramboletti.
Jenny Rivera,
Tessa Murphy Rumboletti.
Sullivan,
Kevin Jordan.
Bacon.
Kevin Jordan.
Tessa Murphy Rumboletti was appointed on the first ballot to President of the Holyoke City. Please raise your right hand.
I, Tessa Murphy Ramboletti,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties incumbent upon me
discharge the duties incumbent upon me
as President of the City Council
as President of the City Council
of the City of Holyoke
of the City of Holyoke
to the best of my ability and understanding,
to the best of my ability and understanding,
and agreeable to uphold the Constitution of the Commonwealth
and agreeable to uphold the Constitution of the Commonwealth
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the ordinances of the City of Holyoke,
the ordinances of the City of Holyoke,
and the rules and orders of the City Council.
and the rules and orders of the City
So
Council.
help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Get a gavel. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Good morning. I want to thank you all very much for joining us this morning. I know it's hard on a work day. I want to thank and welcome all of our new and returning counselors. My fiance, Paul, who is not here because he also has to work for the City of Worcester. And we actually met in City Hall, so great things happen in this beautiful building. And of course, my family and friends. My dad's here. My mom is watching at home. My sister-in-law and my nephew are running around somewhere. Love it. Hey, Leo. I want to thank the mayor, Josh Garcia. It's been an honor to work with you over the last couple of years. Full disclosure, I did not vote for him in the primary. But look at us. Look at us now, bud. I'm really looking forward to working with you and continuing to have a collaborative and supportive relationship. We do not always agree. We've seen that here in council chambers. But I think it's really refreshing to have a mayor who attends so many subcommittee meetings, who is always available to answer our questions or give us a heads up and just listen to us. So I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, I want to take a moment to honor and recognize the dedication of the city councilors who have selflessly served Holyoke before us. To all of our outgoing councilors, thank you so much for your service and for being a part of my first term. While it's so great to see so many new and returning faces, I do have to acknowledge the elephant in the room, which our city clerk kind of already did. It certainly feels odd to not see Joe, Todd, and Peter here with us in council chambers after decades of leadership. Their years of service, tireless efforts, and unwavering commitment for our city have left an indelible mark on its history. But more importantly, they supported me so much in my first term, and I cannot thank them enough. Even you, Todd, making me the chair of DGR when I didn't feel like I was ready for it. For most of my life, I've been drawn to municipal government and public service here in Holyoke. I absolutely love local government, because local government is where the tire meets the road. If you've ever watched Parks and Recreation, Leslie Knope is my hero, and if you haven't watched Parks and Recreation, you should watch it. Local government is about ensuring our streets are safe, Our schools are nurturing environments for our children, and our neighborhoods are vibrant spaces where everyone feels a sense of belonging. It's about understanding that the challenges we face are nuanced and multifaceted, and they require collaborative solutions that go beyond political affiliations. And that's why I love local government. I often hear about the days when city councilors would go out together after a nice 2-hour meeting, regardless of what everyone may or may not have agreed on that evening. And it really wasn't that long ago that this was happening. We need to get back to that kind of atmosphere. We don't have to be best friends, but we do have the opportunity to set an example for other communities that proves that despite our differences, we can unite in our love for Holyoke and our dedication to its progress. I recognize fully that I did not earn a unanimous vote today, and that's the beauty of democracy. I do not claim to have all the answers. I don't have all the skills needed to single-handedly navigate the challenges that lie ahead. I understand that. I promise to listen intently, to learn continuously, and to lead with humility and an open mind. I ask for your patience and your guidance as I embark on this journey as City Council President. And I recognize that true leadership involves not only recognizing our strengths, but fully acknowledging and learning from my own shortcomings. Regardless of whether or not we have agreed or disagreed in the past, I will treat this position with the respect it deserves. I will lead with impartiality, and I will always make decisions with Holyoke's best interest in mind. In this role, I promise to do my part in conducting our meetings in a manner that encourages participation, that values diverse perspectives, and leads to meaningful and actionable outcomes. I realize that behind every opinion, there's a person with their own experiences, their own beliefs, and their own aspirations for our community. Our discussions can be spirited, yet respectful, where disagreements do not devolve into discord, but instead can lead us closer to consensus. I am not naive enough to believe it's going to be all rainbows and sunshine, I promise. But I do believe firmly that we need to change the tone of our meetings. The people of Holyoke are watching us. They deserve the best versions of their elected officials. As the first woman elected as president of the Holyoke City Council, it is not lost on me. Thanks. It is not lost on me that this would not be possible without the sacrifices of so many women who have come before me. Mothers and partners and people who gave up their time to their families and their children in order to be here. I can't help but think of my grandmother, Florence Murphy, who was elected tax collector in her hometown of Meadville, Pennsylvania in the late 1960s, and she beat 11 other people. I also think of the sacrifices made by my great-grandmother, Lena Ramboletti, who was the head of her local chapter of the International Ladies Garment Workers Union at Carter's in Springfields. Yes. I never had the opportunity to meet these women, but I like to believe they passed their strengths on to me, and I feel them here today. There are so many women in Holyoke that paved the way for a female city council president. It's fine. Classic. Government. There's so many women in Holyoke that paved the way for a female city council president, and especially women of color, and I'm really looking forward to the day when we have a person of color as president. For the next 2 years, as Councilor Devine mentioned, a majority of our city council is women. That's amazing. I ask you to join me in honoring their legacy by committing ourselves to a vision of Holyoke that embraces diversity, celebrates our differences, and fosters a culture of mutual respect. If you casted a vote for me today, I thank you all very much for your trust. And if you did not vote for me today, I promise to do what I can to earn your trust. Thank you all for being here. Let's get to work.
Need a motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn.
Motion's been made and seconded to adjourn. The city council is now in recess.